All right, welcome everyone to the very first live stream from the Buddhist Studies Institute. This is our season of practice, which is traditionally we start on November 1st. We continue daily meditation until Losar, which is the Tibetan New Year, which this time around is going to happen on February 21st of 2023. So that means we are going to be here live every day, same time, same place, and you're welcome to meditate along with our certified meditation instructors. So I want to welcome everyone that is here today. It's a pleasure to be here with you. We're so happy. My name is Satya. I am one of the directors of the Buddhist Studies Institute, and I'm your host today. And here we also have Salgyur. She is a certified meditation instructor. She's going to be leading us in one of the Shine, or also known as calm abiding practices. And then we will, after that, we'll be doing meditation for about 20 minutes, 24 minutes would be ideal. And then we're going to recite one of the Buddhist precepts so that we can do some of our study and contemplation together with our meditation. So that will happen afterwards. Then we're going to stop the live stream, and the members of the Buddhist Studies Institute and participants that are here live in the broadcast will be able to have our discussion time afterwards together. So thank you so much. And now I'd like to welcome Salgyur to start our first meditation of the season of practice. Welcome, Salgyur.
Thank you so much, Satya. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone. My name is Salgyur, as Satya said, and I've been a meditation instructor with the Buddhist Studies Institute for over 10 years. It's lovely to be here with you. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin with the opening prayers. Satya will put that link for you to access both the opening prayers as well as the Buddhist precepts that you'll be referring to at the end. So you can open that up and you'll find there the daily prayers that we'll be reciting now. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, Yidam, and Khandro. I take refuge in the channels, winds, centers, and their nature, the bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Ho! Mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in water. Beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle. In order that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds, I generate the immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. We'll go ahead and take our 7-point posture. This is the posture to ensure the most support for a calm mind and a relaxed, awake body. So we're going to, if you're sitting on the ground, you want to place a cushion under your hips. We want to elevate the hips so that they're higher than their knees. That way your hips can be relaxed while you're propped up. If you're sitting in a chair, you want to scoot all the way back in the chair. Your feet will be flat on the ground. So if you have shorter legs like I do, then they might be dangling. You want to place a cushion under them or some kind of block or support so that they're just rooted and touching a surface of support. Then from there, we'll go ahead and stack our spine upright. The top of the head is going to gently lift towards the sky, giving us that uplifted experience. Our shoulders will melt down away from the ears if they're going to be wide. And then we're going to just very gently tuck our chin back, lengthening out the back of the neck while keeping the head still level with the ground. Arms will be just hanging down by the sides with the hands, palms down on the thighs, or you can place the palms up together in the center of the lap in the gesture of equanimity. Soft belly. You can go ahead now and relax the jaw, lips and teeth slightly parted or barely touching. And I will be keeping my eye on the screen for people I see just to make sure everyone is picking this up and can hear me and everyone looks like they're doing things correctly. But your eyes now are going to gaze diagonally downward, a foot to 3 feet in front of you, somewhere along the ground, resting your eyes, finding a spot to still your gaze. And here we're going to practice a very short somatic practice, uniting our mind and our body. We're going to go ahead and do the double exhale breath. So go ahead and as you inhale naturally, and then on the exhale, once you reach the bottom of your normal exhale, you're going to exhale again. This is the double exhale. Naturally, you take a deeper inhale. We're going to do this 2 more times. So exhaling, reaching the bottom of the exhale, exhale again. And inhale. And 1 more time, exhaling, and then really pressing out all of the air out of the lungs with that double exhale. Releasing any stale air, and then inhaling fresh oxygen. We're going to now allow our breath to come into its own natural depth and pace. And with each exhale, we're going to count from 1 to 21 and back down. So with this first exhale, it's 1. And the next exhale is 2. The next one is 3, and onward and upward till you get to 21. And when you reach 21, you're going to reverse and count from 21 back down to 0. And if at any point you lose track of this counting of each exhale, becoming distracted by thoughts, that moment, that's the moment of meditation. We can just, at that moment, bring ourselves back sweetly, with clarity, and return back to the experience of our breath and back to the counting of each exhale. I'm going to repeat these instructions 1 more time, and then we'll go ahead and sink into our calm abiding practice. This is the practice of counting the breaths, 21 breaths. And so we're going to, with each exhale, count 1 up to 21. And then when we reach 21, we'll count from 21 back down to 0. If we lose count at any point during that time, and even if you only get to 2, it's not a problem. This is the purpose of meditation, is to catch ourselves and bring ourselves back again and again. We notice we've lost count. We bring ourselves back and we begin again, starting at 1, a fresh start. counting each exhale 1 to 21 and back down. We'll go ahead and begin. Calm abiding. Good. We're going to continue bringing ourselves back to our exhales, counting each exhale 1 to 21 and back down. At any point you lose count, just very gently and sweetly bring yourself back, practicing kindness in how we return and discipline that we do return again and again. Calm, abiding. We'll be here for another short period. Your next exhale, you can go ahead and release the counting, yet remain in your meditation posture for a few more moments. And we'll just sit in formless meditation. Notice your body, notice your mind. Good. We'll bring our hands together at our hearts. We'll finish with our closing prayers today, finishing off our first meditation of the season of practice together. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night. And may the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. Bow. Welcome, Satya, back.
Thank you, Tsalgir, for that wonderful meditation. And now we will have a recitation of one of the 5 precepts. This is something that we do at the end of every meditation here. And the reason is so that we can make sure we're bringing in ethics, ethical study of Buddhist philosophy into our daily meditation practice. So today we will contemplate the first precept: avoid harming other beings. So this precept was translated by Pema Chödrön, who is the founder of the Buddhist Studies Institute. Do not cut the life force. Committed to non-aggression, I resolve to avoid harming others, to avoid injuring the body or mind of myself and others. I resolve conflicts and tensions with an attitude of openness and loving kindness, acknowledging transgressions and seeking reconciliations. I base my dietary choices on compassionate intention, rather than taking the attitude that the ends justify the means. I commit to nonviolence as the base, the path, and fruit of my actions. I resolve to relieve the suffering of beings wherever I see it, and to make compassionate connections with everything, everywhere. So that was our precept reading for the day. For members of the Buddhist Studies Institute, we will stay on the broadcast after we let our friends on Facebook and YouTube go for the day, so we can have a little discussion time and also some community time. So I want to again thank Tsalgir for leading our meditation today. And I want to thank you all for being here to practice together. We are going to be here every day, same time, same place, until the Tibetan New Year, Losar, on February 21st, so that we have an opportunity to practice meditation with our worldwide community together easily every day. Join every day or any day. Join when it works for you. Miss it and come again and again. Thank you, everyone. We're going to say goodbye to our YouTube and Facebook friends now.